Hi everybody, I'm kind of slow gaming, and as you can tell by the background, I'm here to talk about Alien Romulus. This is going to be a spoiler-free review. I'm gonna just do one of these. I just want to make sure that I do one spoiler-free review. I'm not gonna mention anything about the plot. If you want to go see the movie, I do highly recommend it. I'm gonna talk about some little bits about the movie that I liked and that I loved. But overall, I'll just even hit it from the main little spew here. It's probably one of my favorite Alien movies of all time. That's it. That's literally it. It's a good movie. So I saw it August 16th in 4DX, which I think is definitely a good way to see it. Now I am a little bitch and get motion sickness, so it was a little rough for me, but it was very good. I liked it. It made me feel that actually, weirdly enough, helped me feel tense for the movie. You know what I'm saying? But it was really good. I like everything about this movie. There's one thing I don't like, and one character's just a dick for being a dick. And I watched the review of Cody Leach, and he mentioned it, and then I was like, okay, I'm gonna look out for it. He's just a dick, and like they do try to like give him a reason for it, but I don't know. It doesn't stick the landing. But you know, I'm not really worried about it. We all have asshole characters. He's an asshole to be an asshole. And we're gonna start off by talking about characters. I love the cast for every single one of these characters, except for the asshole guy. I'm not even gonna mention their names. That is how spoiler free this is. The cast is great. The leading lady and man do a fantastic job in their roles that I absolutely love it. Be like, there is no issue about it in their performance whatsoever. They do great. Like, it is a very phenomenal job when they do it, and I absolutely love the effort and the love that was put into this. That is this movie. I love this movie. For me, this movie is number 2. It beats out Aliens for me. And the reason why it beats out Aliens, I haven't seen Aliens in a long time, and Aliens is not bad. Aliens sits at number 3. This one hits number 2 because I like some of the ideas with it. You know, I like how some of the things are, some little itty bitty, little lore things that you see in there. It's very nice. I want another one already. Be like, I want to go see this movie again. It's that good. Plot wise, I think the plot is really good. The plot is good. Very basic. You know, it's an alien movie. You can't get too complex with it. There's some things they kind of like hint at that are really cool, and I want to see more of. And there's things like, without getting the spoiler territory, the plot's really good, more or less. Be like, the plot's up there. I like it. I like everything about it. I do like that they show us like the state of the universe for Alien Romulus. Like, we get to see a planet that is in disarray. Like, it's fucked. Be like, that's not even really a spoiler. It seems like Wayland Yutani is just kind of like a terrible Amazon, pretty much. And what they do with the main cast does kind of suck. But I love this movie. The Xenomorph is really good. I like the way that it looks in this one. I do. We did get a cup from our AMC theater, which looks really nice. I actually like it. We didn't get a popcorn bucket because it's $30 for a popcorn bucket. As cool as it would be, I don't really want to spend money on stuff like that right now. But the cup is really nice, and it's huge, but it's very nice. Music was good. Music was on point. Let's go back to the 4D thing. And I know I'm jumping around here, but I want to make this video a decent length, and I want to just really talk about it. The music was really good. I felt tense in this movie. I mean, the music definitely helped it out a lot. And like, I like the space scenes in it. I like everything in this movie. I'm trying to think of things that I don't like. Look, the movie was worth 2 hours, but my God, I need us to get back to movies being like an hour 30, hour 45. This is just the thing in general. Movies are long. And I don't mind it. We did see it at 9:45 at night, so it's hard to stay awake. I don't stay up like that no more. There's no more 3 o'clocks on my horizon. I barely make it to 12 sometimes. The movie's long, but not in a bad way. I like it. It keeps you engaged and exciting, and there's some things like there's nods to other Alien franchises. What is it? There's a nod to God. Is it? Oh, what is it? God, there's an. It was. I know that there was an Alien game, but then there's also a. There's two Alien games. Hold on, I'm gonna pull up Steam so I can find it because I want to know. I want it, and I remember it so vividly. Aliens Fireteam Elite. That's one of them. Then you have Aliens Colonial Marine, and then Isolation. I don't really think they kind of nodded to Isolation. I think it was cool that you saw stuff from Alien Fireteam and then especially Colonial Marines. It's a small thing in Colonial Marines, but it's nice. And I don't know if it's used in any other Alien thing, and it definitely could be. But for me, I was like, oh, this reminds me of the Alien movies. Um, but yeah, I absolutely love this movie. I do think people should go see it. I think that it needs to be seen. It definitely needs to be seen for sure. There should be no reason why it's not seen. That is how good it is. That's pretty much it. Uh, it needs to be seen. It is that fucking good. I think that it's if they were all held up to this standard, it would be good. A big thing would be what do you need to watch beforehand? I think that you need very basic knowledge of the Alien franchise. Just very basic. I would just say you could probably get away with watching Alien and Aliens. But it doesn't throw away what happened in Prometheus and Alien Covenant. It doesn't do that. It's not in your face, but it's there. So look out for that. And I guess that could be technically classified as a spoiler, but for the most part, no, I don't think so. At least, because you have no idea in what context, but you'll see it. I like I even like the villain in this, like, and it's not even just the xenomorph. I don't even really think the xenomorph is a villain in anything. I just think it's a monster at this point. It just. I'll talk about what you guys see on screen. The facehugger, dude. The facehuggers were scary beforehand. But I always thought that they were just like the catalyst to get a xenomorph. This time they show that them themselves are not something you can just take lightly, which I think is awesome. That I think is, I think that there are just moments in this movie that catch me off guard. There's new information being thrown at us. I did see, and it's an ad that you guys can see out there because it's not really a spoiler for the movie. Alien Earth is a series coming to FX or Hulu. I'm excited for that. I'm probably going to let like 2 episodes go out before I talk about it, if anything, or we'll talk about it from a week-to-week basis. I don't know yet. I don't know on how big that's going to be. But this being my first movie review, I will eventually put more thought into it. But fuck, this movie is, like I keep saying, fuck, this movie is good. This movie for me was good. It's what I wanted in a movie. I saw Deadpool and Wolverine, which was really good. But I haven't seen many movies this year because of like being more burnt out on Marvel so much. I want new things to come out, and like Aliens, yes, it's not new. So that doesn't contribute to that argument. Neither is Deadpool and Wolverine. But I want to see like new stuff that grabs my attention that does good. But sometimes a lot of movies, at least for me this year, kind of fell flat, I guess. But I also haven't really been looking forward to see it. This is probably one of my. I didn't know this was coming out for like until a month ago before it came out. I didn't know that there was a teaser or nothing. So like. I don't know. It would be good. I want to see more Alien stuff, and I want it to succeed. And what was it? I like Prey. I would love to see more stuff with the Predator too. Just bringing in that because I know these franchises have crossed over. I don't want a crossover again. Unless you can do it really really well. AVP. I'm good with not having that in my life anymore. AVP is AVP. Leave it alone. Make a video game. I think that would probably be the best way to get them to cross over is make a video game. If any, make an Alien Isolation 2. Give me that. But I love everything about this movie. I think besides that one character and like with the kind of me getting a little nauseous during the 4D experience, and that just happens with like because it's in space, shit spins like this. Like spinning like this I have no problem with. spinning like this, like a washing machine, I will throw up if it happens too long. But at some point, I also got like comfortable with it. Like it helped me feel uneasy to make me actually feel. I wasn't scared in the movie, but it definitely made me feel tense. It was good. I saw it with my fiance, and like for the theater experience, for actually just seeing and being in a theater, because I'm not the biggest fan of being in a theater anymore. I actually haven't been since Endgame, just because a lot of people talk, and I'm just I'm not a big fan of it. And then past couple of times, not this time, and not even when I saw Deadpool and Wolverine, like phones would go off and shit. And I'm one of those people who don't like phones going off in movies. I'm just that kind of guy, because I think it just ruins the experience. But I've avoided movies for that reason. But then also, it's expensive. Movies are expensive, and I wish they weren't. But yeah, I do. Next movie review, I'll make a script, so I'm not bouncing around everywhere. But I do really like this movie. I think that it did a lot of great things, and I hope that the director was fantastic. By the way, I can't remember his name. I'm not gonna look him up, but I know that he's done some stuff. He did really, really good, and I want to see more from him. I might actually go look out and go watch some of his movies. I just think that he's good. But yeah, so this is a short little movie review for Alien Romulus. No spoilers. If y'all want to see a spoiler review, let me know down below. I don't necessarily know if I want to do it. I know that it's been a couple days since it came out. But I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to be that guy. It's only been a couple days. My little tidbits. There's a lot of things that you'll see from like previous Alien movies that you guys can see in there, but that's the most bit. That's right. Cody Leach put this in and I'm going to refer to his video a lot. He put it in the right way. It does fan service really well, and you can see that. It does a lot of fan service really well. I don't think it's too much. And what he said was there was one throwaway line that you can kind of tell. I mean, it's fine. It's fine. Some people are gonna like it, some people are gonna hate it, and that's exactly what he said. And I kind of agree with that. I think I loved it. I was just there. I was like, I loved it. I love the characters so much in that movie. I would be perfectly okay seeing a sequel with them, with the survivors or survivors, or no one, depending on what happens. They all did really good though. I would love to see more of it. I would even love to see, even outside of just like an alien threat in that universe, give me a movie about the people and about Weyland-Yutani. I think I would be fine with that. Just a more. It doesn't even have to include the xenomorph, or just not as much. Give me a story like on how shitty it is in the universe with Weyland being working for the company. But I think that would be, I don't know, maybe a cool little tidbit, or like a short. Do a short. Don't even do a whole movie, but do a short. I think it could be really nice. But thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.